Hello, and welcome back to my garage. My name is NK, and I hope you guys are all doing well today. Now, we're going to continue working on the Rat, or BMW over here. I want to make some good progress on it again today, like we have been. Figured out the other hood we want to put on the car. It was either keep that hood on, put this hood on, or this hood. Well, I was thinking this one, and by the comments, it is this hood. So hood number 2 is going to go on this car. I wanted to, this car was basically like a base model when we got it, right? Well, I added some different aftermarket headlights and some fog lights and a spoiler. Now we're going to put this hood on there, so it's no longer a base model car. Let's grab this off of here. This hood on. There we go. Change the look a little bit, huh? Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Now, let's just throw this outside. Throw this hood over there. Let's see, yep, it's almost 9 o'clock. Was looking to see what time it was, to see if the store was open. I think we're going to run over there and grab some window tint. I think we can do that. Let's run on over there and get some window tint. I think I'm going to put a 3 on it. I don't know if I want to completely black out the windows, so we'll go with a 3. What's up, Louie? Yeah, we'll go with a 3, and I think I will grab 2 just to be on the safe side.
Did I ever tell you I'm a French immigrant? It's hard to believe, huh?
All right. Let's run back over to the good old workshop. I don't know, guys. I was thinking about this dang wall. You can't ever jump over it until you get, like, down here. Wall's annoying. There is a mod on Nexus that removes that brick wall. If any of you guys find that wall annoying, it can be removed. I was thinking, though. Oh, I don't have that window in there. That's why I won't tint. We're not doing the windshield. Yeah, 3. I guess we could have went 4, but 4 is the darkest. But yeah, can I do them sitting here? Yep, sure did. Cool. Thinking about building another shop. I don't know. I'm not sure where I would do it either. You guys got any ideas on a location to build a new shop? And if you'd be interested in seeing a new shop, new location to work out of it instead of this garage. I like change, change of scenery, I think would be good. So let me know down in the comments if you guys know a location where you think a new shop would be good at. And I'll go scope it out and, see about possibly putting a shop down. Building a shop and working out of that location. So, all right. We got the windows tinted, hood on already. Pretty good day. All right, that's the video, guys. See you later. Oh, I'm just joking. I've been doing some shopping at the junkyard. Forgot what it was called there for a minute. And I was looking for engine blocks, good engine blocks. Now, these are part of EST Bananas engine parts, extra engine parts mod, or mods, I should say. Mod or mods, can be found on Nexus Mods. But yeah, this is the engine parts mod that I use the most. I would have to say this has become one of the mods that I have to have. But we are going to be putting an i6, trying to put an i6 turbo in the Beamer. So all these other blocks, these V8 blocks, don't mean anything. So let's see, we have a 225, 250, and a 4-liter diesel. I didn't want to put an i6 diesel in there. It was just a regular i6 with a turbo. So either a 250 or a 225. 250, 225. Can we find for the blocks? 250 and the 225 are both in here. Okay, so it's nothing special. So those can be found, but I think we're going to put the 250 in it. Why not? A little bit more output, you know, and power. It's interesting the stand was crooked like that. Usually when you load back in, they're straight. That's interesting. Oh well, alright. Not worried about it. Throw the wrench down. Let's see about a crank, huh? Get a crank in here. Crankshaft, you want to do a... Let's do a stroker. And then a paintable crankshaft pulley, because we will need that. Let's get some pistons in here. Better to be pissed off than pissed on. 6 forged pistons. Let's see about a cam. Let's do a camshaft. Oh man. Do we want to do a race or a drag? Let's do a drag. Why not? Even though it's not going to be a drag car, it would be more like a race car or drift car. You know what I mean? Let's go oil. Let's get that because that pulls up with that. Paintable filter and paintable oil pan. Let's bring... Do I have a... Nope, I don't have a move tool out there. It's alright, we'll just grab that off the workbench. There we go. What do we want to do here? Probably just a... Let's just go a black on the Earl pan this time. And a white on the filter. None of that other stuff right there that we need to really paint. Where's my ranch? Is it over here? Over here? Over here? Alright, let's grab these forged pistons. And we gotta see if, you guys remember from the last episode, we gotta try to see if we can fit a Turbski on here some way. Because the regular base game i6 does not have a turbo option. Throw our drag cam in. Oh, throw that over there. Come on now, pick it up. Throw that on there, and then that there we can close the bottom end up. There we go. I don't build a lot of i6s, so hopefully I don't mess anything up. Or what I mean is, I hope I don't forget any parts. Alright, let's throw this Earl filter on. There we go. I kind of screwed up, didn't I? I don't want a purple. I don't know why I didn't color that. I do not want a purple block. Let me see if I can... I want to see if I can paint the block. Okay, cylinder block. Yeah. Cylinder block! What do we want to do? I really don't know what I want to paint this. We just want to chrome the dang thing? Yeah, let's do that. Let's go for a chrome engine. Then everything else will kind of stand out on it, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Timing chain. Now, I got to go back here. Make sure I'm getting everything. Okay, so there's just a regular fuel pump, looks like. Just kind of the same stuff as kind of a V8 for the most part, it looks like. Did I, seeing that, did I put a new fuel tank in here? I know the fuel tank's underneath it here. Did I not put another fuel tank in there? Let's see, let's buy one. Or no, I did, didn't I? I put it in the trunk. I put a race deal in it, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. We're good. We're good. I remember now. Let's go chrome on that. Cover. Now the i6 does not have a harmonic balancer like the V8. So the pulley just goes there. We need a water pump. Should be one more bolt. Yep, right there. All right, water pump. Let's see. Fuel pump, I guess. We'll need that, so let's get that. I was gonna make it some other color, so can't remember where this goes. Okay, it goes right there. Head gasket. Racing cylinder head. Rockers. Let's go rockers HP. Cylinder. I need a cylinder head cover, but it only showed the base game. Base game one. There we go. Paintable valve cover, paintable valve cover. Chrome. Cap is still going to be orange. Don't believe I can do anything about that. No. It is what it is. Hey, at least you know where your oil cap is, huh? Okay. I don't know. There we go. Let's go somewhere here. Let's go back over to the store. I want to grab some spark plugs.
Good morning. Or is it the afternoon already? I don't bloody know anymore.
Me either. Meow. There you go. It wasn't letting me drop. Sparkies are in. All right. Not the best looking engine, but she'll do. She'll do. We need a thermostat. Right there. It's so small I couldn't see it. Where does this go? It goes right there. Yeah, it goes right there. Put the racing clutch on her. I'm not painting those. I'm just gonna throw these on. Sometimes I paint them, sometimes I don't. Four, 5, 6. Yep. Looks like I got them. All right, that's on. That works. Need an alternator, don't we? We're gonna need a fan. Can't forget the fan. Really doesn't matter. Trying to look to see what else we need. Might as well grab that. We're going to need that too at a certain point in time. What do we want to do with these? I really don't know. What does that look like? And we'll go for it. Oh, we need a distributor, don't we? Distributor. Yeah, we gotta paint that something else. This is probably should do the top. There you go, and then the bottom we'll do chrome on that. There we go. All right, pretty nifty. Pretty nifty. Nothing fancy, you know, just something to get the job done. All right, now I think we got to go grab some of these parts and see what we can do with these. Not quite sure. Is that everything? Looks like it. I think. Let's throw this stuff over here for right now. So where does that go? Okay, so we're still going to need... Let's go back to engine. We're still going to need an exhaust. That's an intake. Does that go... All right, let's put this back on. How does this go? So maybe it's the other one that we need. This guy. Yeah, okay. All right. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm not. I really don't know. This is all going to be kind of trial and error trying to figure it out. Oh, that was the bolt for the thermostat. All right. So I think this is the modded part here. This one's base game. That there. Okay. So we have that. The carb will sit on top of here, the carburetor. That bad boy. Nope. 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 What was... I think it was that, right? Same color. Let me see if I can grab it closer. Yeah. was going to say, that shouldn't go on to anything. Oh, it goes on to right there. Okay. That might be right. Let's go with it. And this downpipe should go out the back. Yeah. So there we go. It's been a long time since I've done anything with turbos. This will go on the front. Yeah. Let's change this up a little bit and go... That does that. Restore that. Yeah, that's the one I want right there. There we go. And then I want... Maybe it's this. There we go. We guessed right. Does this need... that might be a screwdriver. Calm down. Shit's flying around. All right. So we got the Turbski on it. But you know what? We might want to take that off. Might want to take... We got to see how... Well, no, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Hold on. Let's get a carb on this thing. We'll try to go performance carburetor. I guess. Does this show up in my backpack if it's a banana part? No. Not sure. We'll just try to go with this guy, yes. I was halfway glitched in the ground. That whole thing. That really changes the texture on it, don't it? That don't look that good. Okay. It took like everything out of there. Oh, hold up. Yeah, there's nothing connecting it. I don't like that. Wait a minute. Is there nothing connecting that throttle to it anyways? I've never noticed that. There's nothing connecting that throttle. What about this? Is there anything connecting that throttle? I don't even see a damn throttle on this thing. Oh, it's over here. Yeah, that throttle's connected. Interesting. Interesting, my friend. Interesting. You know what? I don't like the chrome, man. It just all kind of blends in. Let's do something a little so it... A little different so it stands out. What the heck? That thing's like... bolting to nothing. Alright, get that out of my face. This thing, too. Gnarly looking thing. I think this goes... That goes with another screwdriver, I think. Yep. Come on now. Keep kicking stuff into it. I wanted that on there. I might have to put that piece on there. Will that work? Maybe not. Is that because this carburetor is base game? Let's see, sometimes these modded parts you have to use other modded parts for it to work, so let's see. I believe this is a modded part. Looks like it bolts to nothing too. No. That goes there. Like I said, trial and error, just trying to see how things fit. There we go. Now it wants to redirect back around. But before I do that, let's grab that sumbitch off of there. Get this sumbitch off of there. Oh, shoot. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Number 2. There's we go. Let's tighten this bad boy back up to the Terpsky. Get this fastened up. Right here in the front. Hard to see. There we go. Look at that monster. I don't know if it's going to fit under the hood. If not, then we'll have to redirect things, you know, but that's what happens. Actually, you know what? Do something here. Give me that thing. Let's go throttle. Chrome that up. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Grow up, Nate. Grow up. Okay. All right. I think I got everything on the engine. Let's see. Hopefully I got everything. I'm not used to building these i6s, like I said. Now we gotta find a... Yeah, we need a tranny for transmission. Oh, I can't do that. Paintable transmission, which would be the extra parts, but I don't think it's really gonna do anything. What the heck is it? Is this a 4-speed or a 5-speed? Doesn't even say. Well, let's find out if it's a 4 or 5-speed. I've actually never used this, I don't think. If I have, I certainly don't remember. I'm gonna take that out for a minute before I put this up in the air, because who knows, the car might freak out or something because it's not bolted down. Raise this up some more. Ooh. Look like she's teeter-tottered there. That ain't good. All right, let's see what that is. It does not tell me. Cool. 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 I guess we can pull it back out if we need to. You know what I mean? If we need to, we can pull that back out and put a good old 5-speed in her, because I want a 5-speed in her. Get down here. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. But it's this right here working up top, so we can redirect that down and around. It's not that big of a deal. We can get that done. That's not hard to do. Oh well, no intercooler on her. That just don't work. I don't think it's gonna work, is it? I don't think there's any other way that I can... What freaking car is that gonna fit in then? If it doesn't fit in this, and this is a huge engine bay, what car is that gonna fit into? Let's make sure I got all the bolts on the tranny. Looks like it. Alright. Yeah, because I don't think... If I put that other one on there, I don't know if it's gonna work. We'll find out. See if I can. Get this one. Throw it on. See, that goes right there. Tighten. See, that's just gonna go there like that. And that's not gonna work for the... Yeah. And it's not supposed to go like that. Yeah, I don't know what vehicle that would fit in. Just, I don't know. Because that's about as big as the engine bays get. Look at this. I mean, this engine bay might be a little bigger, but not that much. I mean, it might even be... It's not... I don't know, like... This engine bay might even be even bigger, and it's even definitely longer this way. It has a longer engine bay than I think the big 200. So what the heck is that going to fit on? I... Got me. Alright, that's tightened up. Let's try to find another... Or, not another, but an exhaust for it. Exhaust. Type rad i6R. Type i6. I don't know. What do these look like? Nothing good. Oh, that's an i6R. We can't use that. That's for the i6R. This is for the i6. Let's see if that'll fit. Yes, it does. I'm like a little kid sometimes. There we go. Make sure I got those. They were giving me a hard time. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, I don't think we want that sticking out the side. That's interesting. Give me that thing. Let's see what other options we have. Interesting. Let's see what this one does before we paint it all up. I know we got the gap there. Let's see if that'll fit for the base game. Heck, let's just buy them all. 2L. I mean, obviously that's an option, but we bought it. Let's see what it does. See what it looks like. Yeah, we can try that one, I guess. I don't know how much I like it sticking out like that, but I don't know. It might work. Where's my ranch at? Oh, well. I don't know. We'll just use this one. There we go. That went on just fine. Move that hunk of junk out of the way. That box is glitching out. That's cool. Alright, so do we got everything on this thing or not? I wish you guys could tell me. Alright, we need to get a radiator. A radiator. Oh, do we need one of them, or did I replace that? Yeah, I did. We need some hoses. We need some hose. There we go. There she blows. All right. Let's put this on. Whoa. That looked pretty wild when it went in there. Like it grew arms and stuff. Like, kind of weird. All right. Let's get the Earl in this thing. Do I got any Earl around here? Oh, we got 2 jugs of it. We're going to have to get some. One of those. There we go. Excuse me. Excuse me. Why the heck aren't you going in? This sumbitch is going to give me problems again. I've had this before where an engine doesn't want to fill with oil. I don't get it. It must be a bug in the game. See, that shit's filling up. Even though I don't see it. There we go. Oh, this game is frustrating sometimes, really frustrating. So now we got an engine that we just took all that time building that won't fill with oil. I'm probably going to have to save and quit. So that's an issue. I'm pretty sure that has to be a bug because I've had that a couple times before. This is like the third time I've had that. It doesn't happen often. As many cars as I put together, I've only had it happen, I think this is the third time. Hopefully my radiator's filling up. Radiator will fill up. Well, we're going to go back to that to see if it's, you know. Sometimes I think it has to do something with this modded engine block. It just doesn't want to take oil. Either the engine block or it's the oil pan or something that it doesn't like to take. There we go. See, now it wants to fill. So, like I said, there's something with it that there's a bug or something that gets in the game, or I don't know what it is, but you guys saw it there. Like it didn't want to fill with the funnel or by me sticking it over the spout. You know, I don't know if any of you guys have ever encountered that, but it's like the third time that I've encountered that in this game. I think the two other times I had to actually save and quit, you know, and reload. This time, thankfully, it let me fill her up. I'll have to see now because I wasted some Earl. I might need another jug. But we'll have to see. Frustrating, though. Nevertheless, frustrating. All right. Yeah, we need another thing of Earl. That's all right. We got one down here. So basically, we wasted a thing of oil with that because we're like a quart low. Let's see now. Yep. It's slightly overfilled, but it'll be all right. So yeah, almost wasted a whole dang quart. Frustrating, but it is what it is. At least it filled up. Come on, pick that dang thing up. Didn't want to pick that up now. Let's see if I can pour this in without bending down because it's just awkward angle. There you go. That's filled up. Okay, we're good. Making sure I didn't drop it between the building and the can. There we go. Alright, well that was a little eventful. Trying to get the Earl filled up. Alright, I'll deal with that stuff afterwards. Okay. Got everything there. Everything's looking good, I think. Engine and transmission in, which is good. We need to get some wheels on this thing. We still need to put the windows in. I'm going to save real quick, guys. So don't mind that. It's going to take a couple hours to save. All right, let's lower her down. I think I could squeeze in here. Nope. Ain't gonna let me. All right, that's fine. Let's raise her back up then. You know what? I'm going to clean this up real quick, guys. Just to get it out of here. Because it's in my way. Alright, now let's go to BMW rim pack. I do like those. I like those too. Those aren't bad. We're gonna need 4 of these regardless. I don't know, man. I like those. Let's see. Let's see what these look like. I'm still gonna, man, I want to say these right here. Yeah, let's go with the 163s. Made the executive decision. Three more of those. All right, now we got our rims and tires set. Not sure. I may want to do those rims other than chrome. I usually do a chrome, as you guys know. But I want to take a second and think about some choice here of a color. So I'm not too sure what I want to do. Wonder what this would look like. Let's go over here to colors. Let's go back to rat color. Let's look at this. 6B 6366. That would be like a sterling silver metallic. Do we want to do a gray, or we have something a little lighter? D F B FC5. Huh. Do we like that? I don't care for that. That looks too much like primer. I don't want any kind of red. We could do like a BMW yellow, but I don't know about all that. What about this one here? 1D 232 8. I'm looking at a color sheet for some BMWs, like paint codes for BMWs. That would be a diamond black metallic. I just don't know how that would look. Let's buy some body pieces here and let's grab a couple doors. We're going to do a test, guys. This is kind of how I kind of do it to pick a color. So now you guys can see how I kind of go about sometimes deciding colors. So this would be, like I said, a diamond black metallic. This would be like a BMW color, like, I guess, kind of from real life. So let's see here. Wow. I kind of like that. It's like a grayish black. Let's sleep for a minute before I clear coat, because clear coat can... That is in here, and it should have been in there. So I was wondering what the heck it was doing in there. Why it caught me off guard for a minute. I set it right here. It should be right here, but probably when I loaded back in, it flew into the other room. Let's grab this and put it over here so it doesn't affect that door. Ooh. Now with a clear coat, it almost looks like a mix between like a grayish black and green and kind of a blue. Huh. I don't really care about polishing it. Don't really need to. But it looks like that because it needs, like it has orange peel on it because it needs, but that's the color it would be. Can't see it that well because the lighting absolutely sucks. I do like that. I do like that. Something a little different. So we know that was the diamond black metallic, right? Yeah, diamond black metallic. Or maybe the only other color I see possibly is that I think that I would like is this. Let's buy this and test this one. It's too light for me. I thought it was darker. It's too light of a blue. I like more of a darker blue. Blue is actually my favorite color. Okay, when you clear coat, that's why you got to clear coat, because clear coat can make it look a little different. So with the clear coat, it made it slightly darker. I like that. I don't care for that blue. It's lighter than I thought. Yeah, it's lighter. It is lighter. Huh. See, you guys are living this real time. Some of you guys probably think this is boring, but hey, if you play this game, we all do stuff like this, so now it might not be best to record it, but, you know, I'm showing you guys how I do things. FC, FFF, 6, which is a white. That's considered an Alpine White 2. Then an FC FFF. Oh, it's the same color. Yeah, it's the same color. There's supposed to be an Alpine White 2 and an Alpine White 3, but they're the same. They're the same thing. Now, I'm not against a white car. Like, I think a white car looks good in this game. Like, we could do, like, a white car and black rims. Or there is a... Let's see what this British Racing Green is. 0B3822. Oh. 0B3822. Let's see here. There. It's here. All right, there you go. I kind of want to do some chrome black rims. That green might just... I don't know, man. I'm still liking that. See if we go... There we go, some black chrome. There you go. I like that. Oh, nope, we gotta color it. There we go. I think this blue's out. Okay, so what do we want to do? Ooh. Ooh, that green and black does look good. Yeah, that does look good. Ooh. Ooh. I think I might have changed my mind, guys. I think I might have changed my mind. It might be the green. It might be that British Racing Green. Now, there is another shade of green that they call Island Green Metallic. So let's see about this one. 5628. Let's get this all painted up. Nah. It's light. think I'm gonna like the darker green a little better. This does look more like a BMW green though. I like the darker green. Yeah, that darker green. You know what? That's going to be it. That's going to be it, I think. It's going to be it. Or I got to look at one more, guys. I know. It's getting long. But really, I can do really what I want. Most people have already clicked off, so it really doesn't matter. All right. Only the real ones stay this late. All right. I know you guys have seen BMW yellow before. You've had to have. Clear coat's hard to see on this one. The lighter colors, the clear coat's harder to see, a lot harder. Yeah. If I was gonna do yellow, it would be a darker. I mean, I do like a black and yellow, but yeah, it's just not hitting right. Not hitting right. We got an absolute mess on our hands, don't we? All right, so we're going to do that island race green, or that British racing green, or whatever it's called. Get rid of that garbage. All right, so we got our color picked out. There we go. Let's throw it right there. Yeah. Black trim and everything too, and the green and the black rims. I think it's going to go together nicely. You guys might feel different, but you know what? It is what it is. British Racing Green. Okay, so we have that all set up. I want to throw on these tires now and get them aired up. I can find my wrench, which is over here on the plow. They'll sit pretty good, I guess. You know what? We could. Let's go grab some spacers. I want to bump these tires out. Let's do a... What does a 50 look like?
Someone is hosting rally events around the country. Thinking about taking part in one of them?
What do we want to do? Do we want to do 50s, bump them out? That's not going to do a whole lot. Or do we want to go bigger and go like 100s? Huh, that's a hard decision, isn't it?
Do you deliver pizzas occasionally? If you do, could you bring me one next time, please?
So we are back. So, you know what? Let's grab a screwdriver. What does a 50 look like? We're going to have to paint those spacers too. Oh, 50 bumps it up. Nope. I don't want to that tightened. Calm down. 50 bumps it out pretty good. I think 100 is going to be way too much. Yeah, 100's way too much. You don't necessarily need spacers at all on here, but where, you know, we're going to bump these tires out. Why? Because I can. Oh, you know what? That off of there. A lot of work to be done before then. Aw, come on. Sometimes it doesn't save your last color. Put that on. That on. Gonna be another long video again today, guys, but you know what? That's a good thing. Give you guys something to watch. May take you a few times to watch it all, but hey. That ain't too bad. Alright, let's grab this guy off of here, paint this one. This will be our last one, which is awesome. Well, it did 2 at a time there. All right. Having a hard time grabbing things. It's another bug in this game. After you play for a while, sometimes it gets hard grabbing things. Oh, what I need to do, I just remembered I got to put on these 2 dang things. Then I got to pump those tires up. That red, like the other red stuff in there. Come on now. I just saw it. Time, dang. It's right down in there. There we go, put that on. That's good here, and then we're gonna need a starter, which I didn't grab yet. All right, let's grab a starter for this thing. 6. Starter, starter, starter. All right, so that stuff is on. Now we need a battery. Where do we got a battery? Right here. Battery in. That's not, doesn't look right. Just floating there? That can't be right. There's supposed to be like a battery tray for that. Let's go. No. I put light bulbs in this thing either. Yeah, looks like it. That's just how it is. You know what? I'm going to cheat here for a minute, guys, because, you know, this is taking forever. Complete this car. No, it just hangs there, I guess. Interesting. All right, well. Well. There's a money cheat for you right there. Not saying you should do that, but, you know. All right. Let's get this thing lowered now. I think everything should be in there, right? Let's get this thing lowered. Rolled back. I got a parking brake on this thing, don't I? It sounded like, yeah, I did. I was going to say, it sounded like it said. And I am all messed up. I need to get these tires done. Trying to hurry, and there's just so much to do on a car. And it seems like it's just taking forever to get this car done. We just need to get it done. That's why this video is going to be 2 hours long. Because I don't want to keep putting out the same video over and over and over on a car. You know, and we've already, what? It's just the third video of this, I think. Yeah, it's time to move on. I'm trying to get this done. There's not much more to do. We just have to get these tires filled up. Lowered to the ground. We got to get it painted, which I'm going to take over to the paint booth. We need to get the trim for this thing. And I think really that should be about it. So it shouldn't be too much longer. Car's freaking out. Look at it. There we go. It stopped. All right. Let's get this thing on the ground now. Oh, yeah, and we got to get the windows in. 2 front windows in. All right, let's push this thing back. All right, cool. Where's my screwdriver? Or not screwdriver, but wrench. Not that window. Come on. Are you kidding me? What the is going on? Oh, this car is really testing my freaking patience. About to freak out. Freak out! Why isn't this going in? What the? Having the door cards on shouldn't freaking matter. Oh, I'm about to go off. Maybe it doesn't go to this one. Maybe I got them backwards. Maybe I should just calm down, huh? There we go. Is there not a bolt for that one? No, there most certainly is. That out of there. Saw it for a second. At least I think I did. Why are these being so freaking difficult? There we go. Sometimes things just want to bite you in this game. It's not letting me get that top one. Ah. This game sometimes, dude. There we go. About freaking time. All right. Let me save before I start this thing. Yeah, see, it just bumps the tires out a little bit. I kind of like that look. Let me save again real quick before I try to start this thing. I want to see if it starts. If not, if it doesn't start, then it's getting sold. I want to put the trim on here. I'm just joking. I want to put the trim on here. If I can find any trim. Do these go on here? Let me see if those go on. Kind of like that coil, man. We might put that one on there. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so there's no trim. Does it come up like this? Let's see. I'll come back for those. What the hell? They just go anywhere. Let's go over here. Yep. All right, so we got that trim. We need these too. Front, maybe over here. Okay, so that trim over here is good, I think. We need these side skirts. Come on. There we go. So that trim is back on. And then we need... Yeah, we need stuff. I don't know what these... What these are. Oh, they go up there? Yeah. I don't like that. I do not like that. Yeah, those are not going on the car. Those are not going on there. Alright. See if I type inside. Okay, there we go. Which ones are they? The M? I really don't... What the... Wrong side. No. Those aren't the right ones. Maybe it's these. Because I think they should line up. Where's the trim tool at? Or the pry tool, not the trim tool. Where the... did that go? Of course. Couldn't pull out the right one, huh? Is that supposed to be it? Does that still hang down the same? Maybe they just hang down the same. They just... Or, nope. Same one. Okay, so that was style 1. Style 1. No, because that would come out the side. That's probably what that one exhaust was for, wasn't it? Yeah, we're going to throw that back in the bag. That one back in the bag. We don't want... Yeah, I think they hang down the same. They just... No. That one has to hang down more. Yeah, we're just going to put these on. Left side skirt. Yeah. We're just going to do that. I think those are it. Maybe. I don't know. Don't know much about nutting anymore, boy. Alright. Now... No, I don't have to do this, but I want to look at this. On here. Come on. Yeah, they're both spoiler 18, aren't they? Yeah, it says spoiler 18. We might like this one. Yeah, we're going that one. We're going that one. We're going that one, boy. Give me this garbage here. All right. Throw this away. All right. That's our next project, guys. Stay tuned for this guy. We're going to make this thing look good. We got a lot of work on this one to do, but this is our next project, though. I bought this a long time ago from the junkyard, like I said. It's been a while, a couple months or whatever, a few months ago I bought this. I want to really redo this one, and I really like doing the B200s, even though I hate the collisions underneath. All right, now let me save it again. Now that we did all that work with the trim, change the spoiler before we start it, and I want to try to see if I can drive it over to the paint booth. If I can't get this started, we're going to end the video, and I'm going to try to figure out why it won't start and go from there. But hopefully we don't have any issues getting this thing turned, trying to find the ignition on. Oh, you know what? It's not even going to start anyways, is it? I don't think I ever put any fuel in this, did I? It's going to be a little difficult because this bolt here is there, there, and there. Come on. Actually, that would give us a good time to... What? Fuel container. That's what I want. Yeah, fuel container. Or is it racing fuel tank? I don't freaking know. I don't know. I'm about to say screw it. That was 5, right? There we go. Make that chrome. I think 2 was those bolts, wasn't it? No, it was the top of that. Dang it. Maybe 1 was? Or... I don't know. We can't continue to mess around with it. I know that. Not do that. So... Hey, you can see right through it. Cool. See the gas in it? There we go. You can see it come up. I don't know. if it's full or not. But we should have gas now, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue. See, it adds that line going to it. That's pretty cool, huh? Fuel line coming in. Pretty sweet. All right. Gonna see now if she's gonna start. Alright, I've been saying that a couple times now. Maybe a few times. Oh yeah, baby. Burn like a kitten. Lights work. Reverse lights work. Cool. Brake lights work. Of course, the headlights and fog lights work. I think that looks pretty dang cool, don't it? Heck yeah. Don't wreck it. Don't wreck it, Nate. Alright, what was that paint coat again, guys? Can you tell me? You guys remember what the British Racing Green is? ZOB 38 Toto. Oh yeah! Oh yeah, my friend, oh yeah! That green and black, ooh-wee. That's a looker, huh? We'll have to sleep through the night and take a look at her in the light. I remember to turn the lights off. Gonna sleep through the night and then wake up with a dead battery. Lights off. I don't like this ignition on this car. It's hard to get to. Alright, let's see this thing. Yeah! She looks good. Let's check the Earls in it. Fluids and make sure she's good. Yep, she's good still. Now that we had it running a little bit. Always good to check your fluids. Brake fluid was good. And she looks good, don't she? I'm not going to lower it because with the lowering springs on this thing, it puts this car right on the floor. Because I've done it before, and you can cause a lot of damage to it. Does that look like it's open? Interesting. This hood didn't need any repair to it. From what I remember. Watch, I'm going to take the hammer to it and it's going to be like, oh, it needs fixed. No. Everything on this car should be good. I don't know, maybe it looks like it. I don't know. But yep, there you guys go. She done. She done, boy. She done. Alright, that's going to be our project next time. This video has gone on way too long, so we got to end it here. But we got her done. We got her done, guys. She looks great. She looks absolutely great. Upgraded her a little bit so she's not just a base model anymore, you know? Fog lights, aftermarket headlights, aftermarket hood. Got a racing fuel tank in her. And under the hood, she got a Turbski. She got a Turbski, baby. i6 Turbski. I'll maybe take it off camera and get it dynoed and show you guys what she dynos in next time as long as I still have the car. I'm thinking about actually putting this car up for sale on the Discord. So, yeah, guys, we will see you later. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this build. This was a different car than I usually build, so yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Or enjoyed this one. So yeah, guys, we'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe.